When you think about Africa, we are 17% of the world population. However, we only comprise 0.7% of the global pharmaceutical market. That means we are almost an inexistent market to them. And this leaves us with three options. One is to wait for charity and aid. Two is to wait until our economy grows. Three is to start creating that market ourselves. And that's why Villgro Kenya exists. We create, through a social enterprise model, access to healthcare at the bottom of the pyramid. In the last 5 years, Villgro Kenya has supported 21 enterprises. We've given seed funding to a tune of $1 million. These companies have gone on to generate revenues of $2.2 million and touched 2 million lives. A good example of the lives that we've touched is, think of people in Turkana who used to travel 300 kilometers to access healthcare at Moi Referral. Now, with the power of telemedicine, through a company we are working with, this care has come really close to them. And this is why I'm excited about what we do.
My name is John Paul Otieno. I am the CEO and co-founder of Insurance for All, a company that seeks to provide relevant and affordable insurance products to low-income earners in Kenya. So our relationship with Villgro started off at our inception back in 2014. We were amongst the first companies that were onboarded onto their incubation program. We've since then to date benefited immensely from their technical advice that has enabled us to refine our strategy and the execution of it. We've also benefited from direct investment by Villgro into our company at a stage where most people considered us high risk. We've grown to the point where we are now able to attract investment from even bigger funds, and we've recently actually closed one with AIC for about $100,000. So we have had many success stories, and one that comes to mind is a case where we paid the maternity fees for a boda rider's wife who's on our Sendi Afya Poa program. We are still taking care of the family, and we are meeting all the medical expenses for the clinics, mother and child clinics, that they still have to go to up to the second year.
Majina naitwa Brian Daniel Manyasi. Nilijiunga na Afya Poa kwa sababu niliona malipo yake naweza mudu. Kwa wiki ni 411 na nikaona hiyo nitajikaza nilipe. Nilijiunga nayo kwa sababu pia mke wangu alikuwa expect na nikajua itasimamia. Sikuwa na hali nzuri ya kifedha. Na nikaona nikijiunga hiyo siku ikifika mke wangu atakuwa sorted. So wakati siku ilifika nikaenda nayo hospitali, nikapiga simu Afya Poa wakaniambia watasimamia kila kitu. Ile pesa niliulizwa pale hospitalini ilikuwa 300 pekee ya registration na nikalipa, lakini zingine yote normal delivery 15,000, lakini tulikapo for 2 days, which means unajua Afya Poa lipa more than 15,000. Nashukuru sana Afya Poa maana ilisimamia kila kitu.
Habtamu Abafoge from Simbona Africa Healthcare, Ethiopia. Our ideas does not remain as just like ideas, because the support from Villgro Africa has helped us more. The supports like financial support, technical support, business model development support has helped us more. Now we are developing our products with the support of this Villgro Africa. Now we are out of design lab, and now this support is taking us from our design lab to communities. Now we are the product and service provider company. For instance, ultrabiotechnologies has been in use in different companies like hotels, hospitals, schools, and universities. Really, we would like to thank Villgro Africa and special partners.
When I hear stories like this, I'm very inspired by what we do. This is a validation that our model works. Africa is a vast continent. We need to replicate this model across African countries.
I'm very excited that we will be scaling into Africa. And this is because we are actually going to be building on our strengths and expertise in health and life sciences, and also in being able to support innovators and entrepreneurs that are actually looking to address the social challenges that we face in this continent. Villgro Africa is really focusing on two things. On the one hand, how do we address the need for local solutions, homegrown solutions for Africa's needs? And this is because we've realized that we have a huge problem of poverty. The second part of it is then be able to ask, how do we then take it to market in a way that it will reach our populations when it is still of high quality and also affordable? How do we achieve this through social entrepreneurship? And bringing our expertise in life sciences into that aspect of solving Africa's health challenges will continue to be a key focus for us as we scale up as Villgro Africa. Then the other interesting and exciting possibilities are the other industries that are closely affiliated with the life sciences. Here we are looking at issues to do with food security. In Africa we are still food insecure, primarily still importing a lot of the foods to sustain ourselves. How can we be able to support our small-scale farmers to be able to operate more or less like the way in the developed world we see industrialized farming happening? We're also looking at issues to do with access to clean water and sanitation. So SDG number 2 for food security, SDG number 6 for clean water and sanitation. And ultimately, we also need to be able to do so through partnership. We are scaling as Villgro Africa by partnering with in-country incubators and accelerators. And these are people who already understand the country, they already have the partnerships there. They are working in tandem with academia, with government, with industry, with investors. And so ours is to be able to share our methodology as Villgro, what has made us so successful in Kenya, what has made us so successful in East Africa, with the partners that we will be onboarding. And we believe that even in doing so, there's a lot of leverage in terms of having the networks beyond just the know-how. That's also a very critical ingredient for success.
Every day, our news headlines bear witness to the fact that we need critical solutions to major challenges like the pandemic and climate change. We need transformative inventions. Taking inventions to impact is best done close to and informed by the populations that need them, ensuring that the needs of those populations are met. That's why we help support the launch of Villgro. We value our partnership with Villgro because they understand the needs of companies creating solutions beyond general business support, and they are committed to creating capacities beyond Villgro itself, working to stitch together the ecosystem and helping to facilitate collaborations across the triple helix of players. This strengthens the entire ecosystem's ability to innovate and support access to solutions while building a resilient economy.
We've chosen to support Villgro as the Archidius Foundation because we believe in the power of entrepreneurship to address some of the key social and environmental challenges that we face. And we've been impressed by Villgro's ability to identify potentially highly successful entrepreneurs, to help them develop effective business models, to think about how they're going to achieve growth, and to help them achieve investment as they've gone on that growing journey together. And to see how those enterprises have contributed successfully to tackling some of the key questions around access to and the delivery of effective health services in East Africa.
Imagine an Africa free of hunger, disease, and poverty. Imagine a situation where African innovators were getting supported to address these problems. That is why we are very excited about our model. If you're watching this video and you're excited about our work, we invite you to do one of three things. If you're an incubator in any African country, you can replicate this model. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur, you can apply and participate in our incubation program. If you'd like to fund our work, we invite you to do so. All this information is available on our website.